We are quickly approaching the end of 2024. Well, I would like to give you guys my thoughts on DaVinci Resolve on the iPad as of 2024, where we are right now. There's been a couple updates and whatnot, so I want to tell you guys what I thought, because what you're seeing in the background right now is a real world scenario I actually had just the other day, which I didn't think that I would ever have, honestly. I was recording a video that, or rather, rendering a video. It was taking a ridiculously long time on my computer, so I needed to record, or rather edit, another video I recorded. So I actually resorted to DaVinci Resolve on the iPad. I say resorted because, it's not my go-to. I might use it on the go if I have to, but typically I use the desktop more than ever. Well, I did use the iPad. While my first video was rendering, I was editing another video on my iPad. Now, I should point out that this is none of it had any magic keyboard or anything. Sometime either later on this year or early next year, sometime next year, I plan on doing my thoughts with a magic keyboard. Stay tuned for that. But right now, no magic keyboard, no Bluetooth, no magic keyboard, no Bluetooth keyboard, no anything like that. Just regular having to drag and drop, touching all the things I want to go back and whatnot. And can I say that the importing was no problem at all, honestly. It was very easy to import stuff from my iPad to the actual project. Now, with that said, or rather, with that said, by default, without a magic keyboard or a trackpad or anything like that to go in and enable it manually, you are bound to the edit tab and the color tab. Those are the only two tabs that exist. There's no deliver tab, no Fairlight tab. But luckily, I didn't need Fairlight or color for that matter. So I was able to just drag and drop a few things. Now, I did have a few problems with, I have a bunch of shortcuts that I'm used to using, so it kind of caused a problem for me not being able to use them. But I think that's just a me issue. And if I'm being perfectly honest, it did work for what I needed it to do. It wasn't a terrible experience, if I'm being perfectly honest. Now, I'm pretty sure it would have been better if I had an actual keyboard and maybe a trackpad. I'll be honest, I'm not the best at using pads, so I usually use a mouse over a trackpad mostly when I can. I'm one of those people that immediately, if you give me a laptop, I'll plug a mouse up to it almost immediately, because I am very bad at using a trackpad. But with that said, there are some features that I guess it wouldn't much matter, because see, the brilliant part about, you kind of would get the best of both worlds if you had a magic keyboard or something. I know I keep saying magic keyboard, and I think I'm gonna buy a magic keyboard in the future. I haven't already, I think I'm going to add it to my wish list. As it was, yeah, I have a wish list link in the description below, but don't worry about that. But what I am want to finish on is I think they've done okay. Okay, some plugins are actually compatible with DaVinci Resolve for the iPad. Now, I guess I should point out that I was actually doing it on the iPad Pro, so my review is based on the iPad Pro. Actually, I rendered a video out as well. I don't know if I believe I recorded it, and you should be seeing that in the background as well. But yeah, I rendered a video out and it did not take long at all. I'm guessing it was because it's an iPad Pro. It's an M1 iPad Pro. So I suppose that makes a difference versus a not M1 iPad Pro. But I don't think DaVinci Resolve can run on stuff that doesn't have at least M1, right? I could be wrong, but that's what I believe it to be. And I guess I should also point out that I was running the free version of DaVinci Resolve mobile. I don't have Studio on mobile because of the fact that just because you have Studio on mobile, I mean on desktop, doesn't mean you do on mobile. They made very clear from the beginning you'll have to buy Studio on mobile if you want Studio on mobile. That being said, I don't know at this time if I'd consider investing in Studio on mobile. Maybe in the future once I get a proper Magic Keyboard and all that stuff, maybe I'll be like, yeah, this is the way to go. I'm gonna, edit and render two videos at the same time. But this was a rare situation for me, if I'm being perfectly honest. Most of the time, I don't have a video that's taking almost an hour to render or more and have to make another video for my other channel right away type thing. So that's a unique scenario for me. So my opinion is it's not bad, okay? It's not great. Some stuff I feel like could be simplified for like touch screen people and stuff, because not everything is straight out simplified there. You kind of have to look for it and everything. It's basically like learning DaVinci Resolve again, and I use DaVinci Resolve regularly right now. I also know how to use Final Cut Pro, but it wasn't accept my MP4 file. You know what? That's neither here nor there right now. Anyway, I use DaVinci Resolve regularly, and mobile was like almost brand new. A lot of things were the same, but a lot of things were different as well, and not in a simpler way. So I think DaVinci Resolve mobile has a long way to go. This is speaking from a point of view of someone that does not have a Magic Keyboard or any type of Bluetooth keyboard hooked up to the iPad Pro. Now, like I said, in the future that might change. I'll do a video covering that as well. Stay tuned to the channel. But right now, I mean it's free, so I guess I can recommend you download the free version of DaVinci Resolve on iPad, but I can't recommend that you pay for the studio version unless you have a Magic Keyboard and you'll have maybe a mouse, I don't know, or at the very least the trackpad and whatnot, or maybe you're one of the people that are like, you know what, I believe that in the future it's going to be better, so I'm going to, use it right now, invest in this thing for it to be better. Let me know your thoughts and opinions and experiences with DaVinci Resolve on mobile. Like I said, that whole experience I feel like might be better for me on, the Magic Keyboard for the iPad. But I kind of wanted to give you guys my thoughts without it because I know not everyone has, you know, let's say anywhere from $600 to $1,000 to drop on an iPad and Pro in one, and then an extra 300 to drop on the Magic Keyboard. So I want to make this video. Let me know your thoughts, comment section below. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.